Hello. What we are going to do is to show how to use GNU Screen. It's GNU Screen. I'm going to show you how to install it. For some distribution, it's by default included in the operating system distribution. And if necessary, you can install it very easily. I show you my operating system distribution and the working environment. But before that, let's just start a Scream session and have a look of it. Let me check what kind of Scream is running. Okay. Then we start a new session, name it test demo. Okay. You can see I get the first terminal by default enter into the screen. Let me show. We pronounce it as GNU. It's easy to pronounce. It's GNU. It's the famous open source organization. GNU Screen. GNU Screen. Okay. We are in the first terminal of the screen. If we want, for example, we editing something, let's make some change. And okay, the file got changed and saved. We want to test it. Let's start a new screen. What just happened? I want a new terminal to test it. For example, as an example, if we can get as many terminals as possible, it can make jobs easier, because like what just happened, I edit in one terminal and test in another terminal, and maybe find information in the third terminal. This makes things easier if we can switch between this terminal very easily. Let me show you. First, we are in the first terminal. How to create another terminal? It's Control A and C. Yes, this is the key binding for the screen to create the terminal. And how to exit from this terminal after a job has finished. Okay, Control D or EXIT. This is very easy to remember. Or Control D. Let's use the command version. Exit. We exit the second terminal. Let's create again. You can see we have two terminals. The first name is bash. The second index is 1. The first index is 0. We just create and enter the second terminal. Or we can call it tab, because it looks as browser's tab, different tab. And we can do some job. For example, test the code we just edited. Use bash. Okay, we got the result. We switch back to the first edit and add some editing. We reach the 5 and test it again, and then we have something forgot. We need to, for example, help ourselves with bash, more information of bash, and search what to use echo. Okay, things about echo. Then we need another terminal to do the testing. It's okay. We should get 5 lines. Okay, we get 5 lines. Just edit. And I show you how to get help inside screen. It's Control A and question. We get a page of, actually 2 pages of the help. We see that the command key is Control A and followed by this key. For example, if we want window, Windows. This isn't Microsoft Windows. This means different windows inside the screen. It's actually different terminals, so we get it. It's W. Okay. And we see the listing. Can we find listing? No, we didn't find listing. Info. Okay. We finish the help page just by click space through it, and then we want to list our windows. Control A and W. We got list. Okay. So let's switch to the first and switch back. Let's see how to change the title. You can see we get first is bash, second it's bash, third is bash. Let's see we change the third tab, change its title to demo. Okay, control. If we forget the key binding, we can find it. Remember Control A, question. It should be title. You can see title, it's Control A followed by Shift A followed by uppercase A. Okay, space through it and Control A and Shift A. What happened? You can see we got a last line message. Set Windows title to bash. No, we use backspace to edit it and change it to demo as I just demo. Okay, what happened? You can see the title changed to demo. Okay, so everything starts with the Control A, and you get help, you get online help, you get hints, you get key bindings. Okay, then how to Control A 0, we go to 0. Control A 1, we go to 1. But you can, maybe you have noticed that sometimes I use F4 and F5 because I didn't use F4 and 5 for other purpose inside screen session, new screen session. So I reband these keys F4 and F5 as switch between tabs. I show you. Let's create another terminal. Because screen make terminal very cheap, so we use as many terminal as we want, but of course not overly multiple terminals, number of terminals. Currently we have 4 terminals, 4 tabs from 0 to 3, and we just create the 4th, and I'm going to show you how I set up the screen configuration settings, my settings. I key band the key F4 to prev, it means previous, and I key band F5 to next, means next tab. So this time I don't necessarily to hit Control A. I hit F4 for the previous tab, and it circle around the previous. We go to the third. Because it's one key to circle around, and we can go another direction by F5, circle around all tabs. This makes it very easy. And you may wonder why I have some titles and status list on the bottom. This is the hard state of screen setting. You can find all the informations as status. Okay, you can find information about how to set hard status. It will tell you the on/off screen and how to set it. I set it to let it show up this way. It has title, number show on the bottom, and the date and time and CPU usage, current CPU usage at the bottom. I feel it's good, and I reband the key F4 to previous and F5 to next, but actually you don't necessarily need those extra settings. You can use the default. For example, we want to go to the 0. The first window is 0. We can use Ctrl A and 0. We just jump to the 0. How about go to the third, the index 2 window, Ctrl A and 2, we got the helpful screen menu page. And what about we go to the second window, it's index A. And what if we didn't use Vim as editor? We can use emacs as editor, yes. Let's show it. Use emacs to editor this file. Okay, we change to emacs. This time Ctrl A is very important, right? We are in emacs, so it means Ctrl A shouldn't be captured by screen. How we give emacs Ctrl A, it's so important. Let's see, Ctrl A and A, what happened? Ctrl E, this is emacs key binding. Ctrl A means go to the start position of this line. So we won't give it a Ctrl A to emacs, but you know that Ctrl A has been captured by screen. So we tell it this way, Ctrl A followed by A. This is the way we pass Ctrl A to emacs, and other kind of inside any terminal, we pass Ctrl A to terminal instead of screen, the application, the terminal multiplier. Okay. Ctrl E, Ctrl A, and A. This is how we do it. And let's Ctrl X, Ctrl C should be exit. No, we don't want to save it. Okay. Okay, no, emacs won't receive. We tell. Sorry. I'm not a good Emacs user. Emacs is a wonderful editor, but how to exit it? We have to save it. Okay. We returned from Emacs to Vim, and we are inside Vim right now. And why we go to Emacs? We want to show how to pass Ctrl A through screen. Okay, inside screen. Do you remember? We are still inside screen. And Ctrl A, help. This is help. We know that how to enter screen, how to add a new terminal, how to switch between terminal, and how to exit terminal. It's enough. How to set up the screen, how to find help information of this wonderful app, wonderful software. Okay, it's enough. It's not necessarily bash. You can set it to the sh. Let's start. Let me see if I have the sh. This should be the sh. Am I right? Yes. You are not necessarily to use bash with the screen. You can use the sh inside screen or screen inside the sh. Let's exit it. Okay, it's the basic of Scream. You can say Scream is very powerful application. you'll get 3000 line of manual page. Okay. Hope this demo is helpful. Thank you. Bye bye.